Yared, through to the semis. I gotta say the U.S. kit looks real good on you right now.
Thank you. I feel like I look good in red.
How's everything feeling? Second in the heat, looked very cruisy that last 100.
Yeah. I mean, I felt really good kind of going in. I thought I definitely could have probably ran that like a little better, kind of keeping in a little bit, but I feel like as long as I feel relaxed and get the big cue, like running a few extra meters isn't too bad. We'll see what Dathan says. But yeah, I've been feeling really good, and I'm coming off that race and just ready to tackle the next one. So.
Did you watch the other races beforehand, or now that their time qualifiers aren't a factor, it doesn't even matter?
I watched the second one because that was the only one that we were like kind of in the thing for. Luckily with Mario's, and saw he came away with a stressful race. But yeah, that was the only one I saw. But yeah, like I said, it wouldn't really matter either way. Even if I had missed it, I would just been like, I wonder if Mario made it versus like I had to run a certain time. But yeah.
What does 2:53 through 1200 feel like right now?
No, we just ran. Pretty good, I guess. I mean, I kind of came to that bell lap, and I was like, I got a decent bit left if I need to really like let loose, which I did on the last 100 meters. Like, kind of feels going on me. So I felt pretty good today.
Are you comfortable running in that big of a pack?
Yeah. I think as long as I'm not like boxed in on lane 1, which I usually try to avoid in general, and I have space to kind of move out and go, then I have no problems with giant crowds. If anything, I like more people because I think it's more energy. It kind of drives you along.
Does it feel different taking on Jakob like this at the championship, knowing there's not going to be pacemakers in there?
It's not that much different. I mean, I'm sure that race will go out fast by someone, and I'm sure we'll close really hard. So I think it's like any other race, except now I feel like I'm at my peak and gotta leave it all out there and see what I can do. So maybe 3 rounds makes it a little difference. But other than that, no.
So most people come into a world championship like this, kind of rookies and been on the big stage. You won a Diamond League, like you're a medal contender. Like, what's it like coming in with those expectations?
It's really fun. I mean, I've never been really one for expectations. But I just feel like it's not too big of a deal when this is just like any other race, except I really want to do well here, and it's just everything that we've kind of built up to. I think that's the only real expectation for it, and if I go out there and have fun, then I don't care. I'm sure everyone will be behind me anyway. So.
What's a successful world champs to you?
I think it's just having fun. Yeah, I could come away with freaking first or like fourth, but if I had a terrible time winning for some reason, then I feel like that'd be a little less fulfilling than if I had like a great time, a great race, and just like really enjoyed myself getting like fourth or something. So have fun. I wanted that. Yeah.
You said you look good in red. Somebody sent me the shirts they made for you back home.
Yeah, I saw them.
What do you think of those?
Oh, I love it. Honestly, I think I need more stuff like that. more really silly merch. I think that's my vibe. Hopefully I'll be able to catch them once they tell me where they are. Probably win the final.
So it's the Call You the Goose now? Can that be your name?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just, people only call me the Goose when I'm racing, so I kind of just like, if I'm racing, it's cool. Otherwise, I just, Yared.
So how many people came over here to cheer you on?
So right now it's my parents, my brothers, sister, and cousin, and then a few of my friends who live in Europe and their parents, friends from high school. I don't know if they're here yet, but they will be soon. So yeah.
Did you get to wear the singlet when you were in Tokyo, or was this your first time wearing it?
I mean, I put it on, I guess. I didn't like running it, obviously, but also I got like extra smalls that time, and it was terrible. So the person I was trying on was like, "You need an extra small. You're so slim," and I was like, "This feels like a speed suit. What am I wearing?" But this is better, yeah.
Did it feel like a long wait to get this opportunity again 2 years ago?
Yeah, it feels like it's been a long while. But I still feel really excited just to have this opportunity again and to actually be taking it this time, and hopefully making all my friends, family, and country proud. So.
Ali had to make a tough decision to pass on being here. You were in a very similar boat, obviously, before Tokyo. Were you able to lend him any advice on that experience? And it's obviously was the right decision for you given your success today.
Yeah, I think definitely like kind of sticking with the fact that it is the right decision and not letting what anyone else says or tell you kind of like influence that. I'm sure a lot of people said a lot of things when I did that. Not that I read it, but I never really cared even if I had, because I think it's just very, it's the mascot. I want to hug him later. But I think it's just very, just realizing that all your friends and family really support your decision and they know it's the right one, and eventually it'll come to a time where you look back and you're like, yeah, I made the right one, so like I am right now.
Very cool.
What's the biggest thing you've learned racing on the Diamond League circuit this year?
I think just being comfortable with a lot faster races. I mean, this race wasn't, still kind of fast, not like crazy, but like, you know, I think in those races that I kept running over and over, like 329, 330, and like 333, it's all just very, you know, it feels really daunting at first, and like you're kind of just hanging on. But I think now I'm kind of at a point where I can still feel really in control while I run those fast paces. And that's been really important, and also just, you know, tactics in general, which I feel like I've improved on.
I've heard that sodium bicarbonate is becoming quite popular among 1500 runners. Have you ever tried it, and what are your thoughts on it?
I did try it. Not a fan. I think my body's just, I'm very low maintenance, and I think my body is kind of the same. And so when I tried to do that, it was kind of like, oh, what is this? And my whole body felt weird, and I was just like, I either did this wrong or this is not for me. It's kind of similar with caffeine. Like, I don't do caffeine because I'm just like, I don't like it. So, you know, maybe if I start plateauing, I'll try it again. But, you know, for now, I'm alright.
And was it before practice, or when did you try it?
Just like a couple practices. We had like hard workouts, and we'd be like, oh, you know, give it a try. This will help you, yada yada. And I try it, and workout would always go fine, but I just feel weird the whole time, and I just don't want to come to a race feeling weird. So, you know, but it's helped a lot of other people, I'm sure.
All right. Thank you for your time, Yared.
No problem at all.